special. So let us begin to look at what it might be. And I invite you to think about the most important relationships in your life. Children, parents, partners, soulmates. Because the way you are in those relationships will help you understand what selfless service means, because often it is in these close relationships where we are willing to serve their highest good, sometimes before ours. Whether or not we will receive thank you for it, because our love goes beyond that. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of immature relationship and when I'm doing things to get attention or to win their affection or to look good or doing things to make them. That's obsession. It's a different kind of relationship. I'm talking about the deep, mature love, the kind of love that loves because that's what love does. Parents sometimes tell me about that phase in their children's lives where, children start to separate from their parents. What's it, around 14? I forget the age. Where the parents everything about the parents just become uncool. And even your love for them might be received with disdain. But you keep on loving them. Because your love is like the rays of the sun coming down undefended, unrestricted, uncompromising. It's all just a gift. It's unending. And you cannot control how they will receive it. And you cannot control how they will turn out. That you keep on loving. And it's the same with selfless service, which is also known as SEVA. SEVA, or selfless service, is an attitude of life in which you are nurturing the life around you, not to control it, but because you understand without doing that part, you're not your full self. You're just not complete. It's like selfless giving, which is different from making a charitable contribution. Both are good. But one has a goal, such as the furthering of a good cause. The other one has no such goal. It has an understanding instead. Selfless giving is the understanding that when I don't give, I'm just not using all of my being. And that when I do give, I'm standing in my full nature and I'm touching something in me that's true. Serving and giving, it's that simple, really. Just serve. Just give like the sun shines. And when we do that, we are engaging in the most powerful work that we are capable of. The work that helps us to contribute to making the world a better place in which our children can grow free and strong. Now, when I say serving and giving, I'm not thinking of something extravagant and monumental. I'm talking about nothing more than helping those in your immediate environment start really close, where there is already a foundation. Friends, family, siblings, neighbors. And then that way to build a nation. Here are some qualities that help selfless service, or some actions, I guess. Anonymity helps. Not seeking acknowledgement helps. Doing it quietly helps. Doing the tasks that others are not willing to do or cannot do helps. Doing what has been left undone helps. Doing what brings relief helps. And as I said, there's nothing wrong with doing a good deed or making a charitable gift. Charitable gift is where you show support of some good work by sponsoring it, and then you get a reference to your company. It's an advertisement at the same time. It's just wonderful. There's nothing wrong with that. We've been the recipient of many charitable gifts and some good deeds that, thank God. Thank God for them. One of our members has shown me that charitable giving and selfless service and selfless giving can all coexist at the same time. It's not either or. He is a businessman who sponsored several months of our radio program, paid for them, and in response to that, he's received an endorsement for his company on the radio. It's a win-win situation. It's just good business. But what most people don't know is that this same person gives and serves tirelessly in ways that you will never know, because he doesn't seek recognition. Ever since I've been here, he has given extraordinary acts of service, done things that nobody else would do. You know, just the other day, a person came to me and approached me, and this person had heard that our music director, Chris Ritchie, had bought himself a brand new guitar to play for us. And this person wanted to buy the guitar for Chris without being known. So I facilitated that. I got the check and gave it to Chris. And you know, the effect of such an anonymous gift is disarming if you've ever received one. I can just imagine for Chris that he must be wondering how, if he knew who the person was, he might be tempted to pay that person additional attention. And how he now cannot feel beholden to someone he doesn't know. And he never will. It's a powerful act of service that just touched him, and there's nothing he can do about it. There is a feeling in selflessness that we respond to naturally. And we have radar inside of us when we know it's not selfless. We can smell it. I was reading an article by T. Sher Singh, S-I-N-G-H, and she was describing a very moving event that she witnessed in New Mexico, where thousands of devotees had come to pay tribute to their guru who had passed. They came from all over the world in the thousands and thousands and thousands. So the local community in New Mexico had to rent a platoon of portable toilets. Now, if you've ever been to a street fair and needed to use the facilities, you know how quickly that can become interesting. Am I right? This is what she writes. It would have been terribly easy to have also bought the services of a handful of workers who could have maintained the facilities and kept them clean at all times. What touched me deeply was the vision of our hosts who saw it as an unprecedented opportunity to do seva. At any time of the day or night, if you walked into the facilities, you saw a couple of the Sikhs from the community cleaning the toilets and water basins, or down on their hands and knees, cleaning the floor. It was arguably the cleanest spot within the endless acreage roped in for the events of the week. And you know, there was not a sign anywhere proclaiming seva provided by this or that community. Nothing. Not a word. Not a peep. That's seva. That helped me think about selfless service and how it exists for its own sake. Because without it, I'm not accessing all of me.